to Forza Horizon 3, continuing where we left off on our throwback build series thing. And we're on Blizzard Mountain this time. We did the original Horizon 3 rally stage, in fact the original rally stage, considering Horizon 2 was on a tarmac circuit. And we moved on to another circuit, but this is a snowy, ski resort place. And I've never driven an SUV around here. They're all cars or sedans. I mean, hell, we even had a Mini. The closest thing we had was a off-road racing truck, but that was like a full-on, trophy truck. So let's see how the old Land Rover Series 3 fared. I'm hoping for a little bit of silliness, I'm not gonna lie. I would be lying to you if I said that I was expecting anything other than silliness. We are going to go for the supercharger, because why not? And we're going to go for this snow plow on the front. That's good. As much as I want the exoskeleton, it adds a lot of weight. We're not going to do that. We do need a rear wing, though. Can't forget about the little rear wing. We need you. No, we do not need you. I was hoping we could take that off. Everything adds weight. Especially that. Damn it. Okay. Alright, well, we'll just work with what we got. We got snow tires, that's good. Very small snow tires, but snow tires nonetheless, I guess. We're gonna go for all these parts, because we don't actually have a drivetrain swap in this, so we'll leave that be for now. Just as we build this up. Now, I really don't want to take... I almost don't want to take too much weight out of this, because that weight might help us a little bit on the landings to stop getting them bounced around. We shall see how the PI goes. We'll bring it down. 2,800 pounds actually isn't that reasonable, come to think of it, for all-wheel drive and everything. And then it just comes to power. Lots and lots of horsepowers. And I would imagine not a lot of controllability. Because we are in halfway through S1 class, so it is going to count. We are able to build this, hence why you're seeing this video. I do have a rule, for those of you who haven't, are not been following for a while. I do have a rule that unless the car can reach halfway to the limit, or higher, I won't run it out of competitiveness. So this will just about make it. 860. Can we do anything else? We can get better wheels probably. Take like 40 pounds out of those. I was right. Haha. Maybe we'll go for... yeah, we'll go for you. That's fine. There we go. I think that is a maxed out Range Rover. Land Rover, same brand. No better engines, 1,000. We can get twin turbos. I guess we can do that. If we want to go real proper. That'll give us one more PI. And this. That will not do anything, so we're not going to add that, because the last thing we need is more power, because we already have 1,008 of it. We have a power-weight ratio better than a Veyron. So, there we go. This is going to be a death trap. I hope that's what you were expecting, because I'm thinking this is not going to go well. Okay, we are here at the Snow Park cross-country circuit. We have 7 laps, 6 flying, to try and not die. Now, the leader is the Mercedes 300 SEL, the crazy red pig boat. That actually won without front aero, which is kind of amazing when you think about it, and the fact that it weighs 9 million pounds. Ooh, this is a little sketchy. This is not going to win. This is not going to beat that in any way. You see, the last few cars have not been doing very well. They're more eccentric vehicles, like the V600 Vantage and the Roof CTR2. And they just haven't been doing very well. There's nothing wrong with them. They just weren't quick, if you get what I mean. This is not going to be quick for a whole different reason, because this is going to just be dangerous. top speed down here is generally 115. We're doing 100. Oh dear. We're gonna go on circuit. Yep. That's a new area to explore. Let's not explore there anymore. My splitter actually dug into the snow. It is an actual snowplow now. Look, mate, can you disagree with me on this one for a second and just not do that? No. Yeah, this is just gonna die. Now, I would like to emphasize that I did do my usual practice with the course to make sure I still got it, you know? Oh dear. Because it is important after all of these years, which is weird to think about everything in years. But it is true it's been a few years since we've done this course, so I did do some practice just to make sure. I have an itch on my nose. There we go. Had to do it in the air. I did make sure that I was still as up to speed, and actually I did beat the Mercedes' time with the Mercedes. Beat by a tenth of a second, so I'm definitely up to the task in terms of, you know, track knowledge, for lack of a better word. It's just this vehicle is not. Right now it's in stone dead last. And really I did fly off the circuit. But, oh dear. I gotta twitch when I spin around. No, we're not. We're gonna... I hit in reverse. Damn it. I thought I was in third. So I shifted down twice and I was only in second. Okay. There we go. That's better. Now we're not gonna go flat out, we're gonna coast it. There we go. That's a good run. That's a good landing. I should say this will be a good run here. Because we can get a late apex, use all that horsepower. It is not a horsepower friendly track, hence why the top three are made up of GTR with like 600 horsepower, which is not much, but it's minuscule by this standard. And a Cadillac ATS-V, again, similar power figures, and a Mercedes, which had the most power out of quite a few of the vehicles here, barring this one. I think this is the most powerful vehicle to ever run. But the Mercedes had 700, 800 horsepower, which is a lot, again, but 200 horsepower down on this, so, you know, all relative here. We're in the 47s. Oh, dear God. Alright, we're good. Had a panic there. Okay. Okay, just... I get wheel spin in four-wheel drive because it's tiny tires. You have 2 more laps to go. We have, again, 6 flying, 1 warm-up, if you will. Now, that's a better run through there. We actually had like a proper corner. We're still a little bit to the left. We need to go right on the landing. Did I miss that checkpoint? That's not nice. I clearly clipped that with the hitbox, I think. So don't at me on that. Yep, that's my punishment, I guess you would say. Just flying into the wall like an imbecile. And we chucking around here. We don't need to worry about the whole carry any RPMs, because, well, it's got way too much power for this course, so we're using only about half of it anyway. How much... I would almost check how much power we are actually using, but this vehicle is way too intensive for me to just flip up the telemetry and see how it is, because this thing is terrifying. We can probably get it into the 46s, low 47s if we really try. And by the way, those dirty laps will count. I will have to go frame by frame to check the times, but I can and I will do that if I have to. There we go. A little bit of a shallow apex, not ideal, but those are the cards that we were dealt. And then brake. Perfect. Alright, can we go any faster? Can we get a clean lap, to be honest? No, we can't. Ooh. Okay, that was close. I thought we were going to hit that. I even made a little quip about it. And we didn't hit it. That's not... I clearly hit that. Quite clearly, I hit that. I'm pretty lenient on this course, to be honest, with rewind and hitboxes and everything. Turn. Because it is so bumpy. It's so ridiculously bumpy. I overshot that like a mile Okay. You know what? Nope, that's that. Nope, stop having your mind of your own. Nope, this lap has been terrible. Ugh. And send it to the moon! Yeah, that's not gone well. 47.4, it's not last, it beats the Pro 2 truck by about 2 seconds, it's faster than the Mini. It's around the Volvo 1800, which is also an equally lunatic, crazy monster. Yeah, this is not fun to drive. At all. It doesn't stop, it doesn't turn, the suspension's all wonky, there's no traction. It's everything I expected it to be. So, yeah, don't shove 1,000 horsepower into a Defender from, or not a Defender, sorry, from 1973 or whatever. So, yeah, there you go. That will be it for this episode of Forza Horizon 3, and I will see you on the Hot Wheels expansion.